All right. Good morning, geeks. Welcome back. This is an unscheduled live event. I thought I would throw out a question, a new poll. Simple poll, a simple question, simple, I guess a survey. Question. Here's the sentence, and you can finish it. I would switch to Linux if you can fill in the rest. It can be anything you want. I would switch to Linux if better gaming, better whatever. I thought I would throw out this poll before the end of the year, and then maybe tabulate, add up all the answers, and maybe pick a top 5 on why you cannot switch to Linux for whatever reason. We'll do that, and then we'll pick a winner. Well, not really a winner. Yeah, it wouldn't really be a winner or a loser situation. More of a survey, I suppose. So, finish the sentence. I would switch to Linux if what? We'll see what we have. I could probably guess some of the answers. So we'll see. So, anyway, I'll stick around for a few minutes here. This was an unscheduled early morning. I woke up really early this morning. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm just finishing up some breakfast, and we'll see if anybody sees this, wants to jump on, say hello. Maybe somebody overseas in a different time zone, and then we'll go from there. So let me get my windows here situated. If you haven't already, you may want to check out last night's two-part stream, How to Succeed on YouTube, and I suppose How to Succeed and Fail on YouTube. Your thoughts about that. And then the second part, we just had an open chat. So let me go to my window here. Okay, that looks good. Alright. Once again, the music is from the YouTube audio library. So, once again, good morning, geeks. How are you? KO 2610 is 4 p.m. there. That's right. You are in. Are you in Italy? I can't remember. Let's go ahead and. Of course, I'm running OBS Studio. Let's get a transition here. Here we go. I usually use this or Google Hangouts. Try to keep it simple. Finland. That's right. Speaking of Finland, KO, I got an invitation from Nokia to join their community. The Nokia phone community. I thought that was very nice of them, except I don't have a Nokia phone. They have to send me one. So if anybody from Nokia is watching and want to send me a phone to test, I'll be happy to test it, and I'll join your community. But until then, I will not. Anyway. So what's up, KO? Is Nokia a big seller there? I'm just kind of curious. Gotta pop out the chat here. There we go. But yeah, Nokia's coming out, from what I saw, some really nice cell phones. I didn't buy one. I bought the new. I bought a Motorola. To you, Nokia is dead. Oh no! Why is that? Okay, new survey. I would buy a Nokia phone if. Finish the question, KO. I don't know. I mean, they're back there. They started selling phones somewhat recently, so yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Give it about a year or so. See what happens to Nokia. So yeah. Need to clean up my desk. I got junk everywhere. What's this? Anyway. Time is it? 9 a.m. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. local time. Anyway. Yeah, I've had pretty good luck with Nokia. in the past, and I got this new one back in September. So it's there's nothing like a 5,000 milliamp battery. A battery that lasts 2.5, 3 days is terrific. It's awesome. They should have gone Android years ago. Yeah, I guess that was a failed experiment, but the new phones, I believe, are all Android. Okay, as far as I know, the prices are reasonable. You know what? I think they can do well. Why not? There's always room for another Android, you know, phone, as long as it's built well, priced right. I mean, that's the nature of Android. So, you know, going back to the question, the poll for today, I would switch to Linux. I've kind of switched in a way. I mean, I still dual boot sometimes. I got this new SSD drive. I'm running only Linux, but I would switch to Linux if we had a national Linux desktop standard. You know, we have Chromebooks as a Linux standard, Android phones as a Linux standard, so why not have a desktop standard? If we had that, then maybe I would be more comfortable having a you know, switching completely to Linux. So yeah, just my thought. I'm having this green tea, delicious. All right, I'm done with that. I guess iPhone sales were somewhat flat this year. So instead of increasing iPhone sales, they increased the pricing. Well, why not? Now here we are in 2018, $1,000 phones or higher, and still battery technology that's 20, 25 years old. Think about that for a second. Anyway. Looks like it's just me and you, KO, chilling this morning. It's the Toss and KO show. Yeah, I didn't think anybody would be on this early, but I wanted to throw out the poll, so I'm curious to see what the responses are. Anyway. A lot of junk mail. Gotta pitch out. I'm getting tired of these robocalls. Yep, it is afternoon for you, but for me it is 9:04 in the state of Ohio. It is 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see what the forecast is. It's going to be cold. Duh. Robert. Roby, afternoon from the UK. Ah, Robert is in the Ubuntu Kingdom. Nice. So Robert, you would switch to Linux if, answer the question. That's the new poll. I'm going to try and pick the top 5 reasons. Today is what, the 17th? Let's give it a couple weeks, maybe around December 8th. We'll do a follow-up to this. So finish the sentence. I would switch to Linux, like 100% switch to Linux if... Finish the sentence. So that's what we'll do. Here's the playlist from the YouTube audio library. I like this song. Hurts So Good Blues. Hello, Neskeletto. If all the games were available, okay, fair enough. Gaming is still a question mark in Linux, graphics drivers, printers. I had a fiddle with getting my printer working yesterday, but I figured it out. But that's a good answer, I think. I think that's a fair answer. You would switch to Linux if all the games were available. Yep. I think Linux needs a signature game. You know, like Xbox has Halo, you know, their signature game. You know, something like that. You know, Linux needs their own type of Halo game, exclusively for, you know, Linux. Speaking of Halo, I think Halo 6 is coming out next year. I think there's going to be a new Xbox coming out without an optical drive for a lower cost, if I recall. Games keep one computer in this house running Windows. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I normally play Windows, the racing game Asphalt 8 Airborne. And by the way, this holiday season, if you've never gotten or ran a solid state drive, they are terrific. That's what I'm using now with Ubuntu 18.10, Ubuntu Mate, and it's awesome. So if I was going to completely switch to a Linux desktop, gotta have an SSD drive. Absolutely. Right now, that's probably the least expensive thing you can do to upgrade, to speed up your computer, you know, besides maybe installing some RAM, more RAM. So in Finland, how is Linux doing over there, KO? Is it popular there, or not too many people know about it? Man, I got lots to do today. Gotta run to the store, groceries, do chores, wash clothes. Oh joy. Probably going to wrap this up here in another 5 minutes. It doesn't look like we'll have too many people on the stream, so not too surprising. So there seem to be more users than catches the eye. Oh, you mean like they're all, the Linux users in Finland are hiding? Okay. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Linux works, usually. Yeah, I started off with Linux back in 2006. I started this channel back in 2010. And here we are. On the other hand, the opposition is strong. Oh, really? A lot of politics there, KO? Have to know the sudo command. Yeah, well, I mean, you don't. Well, yeah, I think eventually you have to. Yeah, terminal commands eventually. Yeah, I would have to agree there. I like this song. Oh, I don't want to wait. So you told your friends about Linux in the UK, and they never heard of it? Wow. That's a bit surprising since Ubuntu is based over there. Keep spreading the message. Absolutely. Yeah, it's all a learning experience, KO, yeah. Alright, Nescaletto, thank you for stopping by. And thank you for finishing the sentence, and I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this up here soon. So again, a quick poll survey. I would switch to Linux if you can finish the sentence. Maybe we'll have a top 5 reasons why people cannot. Joe Collins, yeah, I think he uses, I think he has completely dumped Windows in favor of Linux, as far as I know. KO, yeah. I should do more Linux reviews and tutorials. I mean, that's how this channel pretty much got started. You know, learned a lot from Joe Collins. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just uploaded a tutorial how to transcode your YouTube videos into podcasts. If you're interested. In fact, I need to do last night's show. Transcode that into a audio podcast, so upload that. It's about a 2-hour show, so I think for some of you guys who are always on the road or whatever, maybe that's better for you, more convenient to listen to the show versus watching it, you know. Try to get that done today. But I will say this, I'm using Linux like 80-90% of the time versus Windows, so as long as it works, I'll keep using it. Yeah, I've been very lucky so far with Ubuntu Mate 1804, and this is 1810. Very lucky. So you guys finished all your Christmas shopping? Holiday shopping? I bought a new TV for my mom, but I gotta return it. I tried to plug in 20 codes in the Comcast remote, and none of them work. I'm like, really, RCA? Thank you. Not. Always something. You like mint with cinnamon. Okay, I like that too, yeah. Good title for a song. Life is Good with mint. Haha. I need to finish up taking a look at Neptune OS and something new starts with an M. OS Modi something. I gotta take a look at that. That was a huge download, like 4 gigs. Yeah, I've never heard of it. So anyway, okay, why don't we make this a final call for comments? If there's anybody watching out there, first time, don't be shy, say hello. So again, the new poll survey, I would switch to Linux if, fill in the sentence, fill in the blank. And we'll try to pick the top, 5 reasons or so why people cannot switch to Linux. I got a feeling the #1 reason might be gaming. It's just a guess, I could be wrong, but we'll see. Tried Manjaro, but it just won't boot on my... Yeah, one of our friends here on YouTube has the same problem. I tried Manjaro as a full install a couple summers ago. It just wasn't quite for me, so yeah. Yeah, it didn't work out, but it works for some people, and that's the beauty of Linux. You have choices. So yeah. Yeah, I like Linux Mint. I always have. When I first got started, I had gone from Ubuntu to Linux Mint to Zorin, um, back to Ubuntu Unity, and now with the back to Ubuntu or with Ubuntu Mate. So yeah, there's something about the Mate desktop, just the simplicity factor. It's just so nice, simple. It just works fast. You know, it's not flashy, but I prefer stability over flash. I prefer substance over, you know, snazziness. But that's my opinion. All right, anything else, guys? Because I'm ready to finish up here. Think of giving Void a try. Yeah, that's something new. Void Linux. That's not a catchy name. Your OS is Void. But a bump bump. Okay. All right, thank you for stopping by. It's great to have people chiming in, you know, saying hello from overseas. Always a pleasure. So, again, I wasn't expecting too many people this early, unscheduled live event. So, but yeah, those of you who come by this, swing by this video later on, and I'll keep putting up some reminders. I would switch to Linux if, and fill in the blank. All right, guys, thank you. I will catch you on the next one. Have a great weekend and great holiday season. And wishing you guys all the best. Take care.